Hello beautifuls, my name's Epic Treasure. Welcome to the channel, and this is the tour of the beautiful Meta HEXOLITE triple ore base located in the new area of Palworld, Faybreak. If you would like a tutorial on this, please comment and let me know, because it's going to be very, very big. And don't forget to like and absolutely subscribe, and especially if you love Palworld. The bases run thick, to put it mildly. So this one here I built purely around this triple quartz thing. If you've been here, you know right here, minus 1065, minus 1432, how gross it is terrain-wise. It goes from the highest point with a massive rock in it down the hill, and it was a challenge to build, I'm not going to lie. When I started to build this, I just wanted to go, okay, well, what can I do with this? How can I make this sort of special? More, you know, because you could just slap some mining dudes down a box and let them go nuts, and that's what I did do. But I had a challenge for myself that I would make it as beautiful as I could, and I think we've achieved it. So I'm going to hide this part because I don't want to show you it if you are seen this. The other reason this base sucks, the area sucks, is because of this behind it, a very gross outpost with like missile dudes. They're shooting creatures and things like that. It's just jank and ugly looking. So the first thing that I did was I literally built a facade, sort of movie set, Japanese build. I haven't even finished that part yet, but you might not want to build. You might want naughty looking neighbors. I don't know. So when you look out from your base, you're not going to see the dirty metal everywhere. But we do need to fix that wall because they blew it up. But your base will be safe. You won't get blown up at all. So back here, back to the build, everything I build usually has some sort of symmetry to it, to some degree, unless it's, you know, it's supposed to be, you know, cozy, kind of cute, weird. But here, because it's Japanese, I wanted it to be very sort of neat and tidy. So in this section, the triple quartz nodes are intended to be like in a Zen garden, basically. And the inspiration I got from that was a different Japanese build. I'll take you to it in a second. The Zen garden idea. And originally it was just all glass at the front. And I thought, no, it's not embracing the new building materials. And the new building materials are the Japanese build, right? The Japanese flooring, the roofing, etc. Yeah, so the green and the green roofing and the beautiful grey slanted roof, etc. And the beautiful sliding doors. The doors are just, the noise they make too is just wonderful. So that was important for me to incorporate that as a main part in this, because I didn't want to build a cottage or something wacky out here. It didn't make sense to me. You know, oh, that's a good shot. Let's take a screenshot. Let's see if that one ends up to be the thumbnail. So there was that. But it also needed to have some sort of level of functionality with it too, because, like I said, you could just put a couple of mining pals there, chuck a box down, they go nuts. Why not make it something that's more homely, which I've done, I think. Look at that. Bang. Let's get another screenshot. So all along this decking area, I've got it lit with lanterns. I've got these sliding doors here. I love these ones because they have lanterns already built onto the wall. I love the deer scares, these things here. They just make absolutely beautiful noises, so that's really the main reason. And in this game, I love anything that has animation to it. So whether that be like a cooking pot with all of the steam coming from it, whether it be the cauldron, whether it be the light, everything is just depth and dimension and texture and lighting. So a lot of people say, I can't build Epic, I suck at building, I've just got this box. But if you just take the time to just have a look at the spot that you're in, how you would build it, then that's all you need to do. So through this door, we look into the Zen garden here. And this is where the main part was created. Unfortunately, the terrain runs straight down and you can't do anything about that, but you can just make it as homely as you can. And then there's a beautiful skill fruit tree there. So that takes quite a while. Little Japanese seats here. And then all these floating lanterns here, which is quite easy to do. There's a tutorial for that, but I'm going to do it here just for you in case you don't know. We can go straight across to grab a wooden bench. We'll slap the wooden bench down, build that. Go across to your furniture. Get your Japanese lantern out and then place it on it. I'll put two in this, we'll just put one in this case, make it quicker. Like that. And then what we do is we break the chair. And see how now that's floating? So when you want to have floating lanterns, just build, for example, if you want them up high like this, or up in the roof there, then build roofing. So put a roof up there, then build a bench, and then put the Japanese lantern on that, and then break the bench, and then break the foundation. Look at the channel for the top tips. It was like 5 tips. There was swearing in that. It was an accident, sorry. So how beautiful is this? Just all this, and some people might not be into it, but it's just all the little details, like even the little flowers on those things look like they're lit up purely because of how this room is lit itself. You know, we can see the lantern reflecting on the glass, and it's just so cozy and warm, and I always love to use warm lighting, except for down here. So this light down here, I find lights up everything that's glass in this green, beautiful green color, and it's like Emerald City. For some reason, that's just the way that it goes. It's the color that it ends up having. So I just stuck that there, so when you're sort of flying out the front, it lights up when you kind of fly by it. So like that, see? So when we go away from it, it turns off. When we get home, it goes on like this. So it's all the little things that make it sweet. So coming into here, going up the stairs, you can put whatever you want. We've got Tarantina's, I think, outside. Come back here, buddy. I want you being naughty. Up here we've got the lab, the PAL lab. Then we've got the beautiful new chest. You really only need one, I think. It's, you know, not a big deal. Over here we've got the guild chest. Now how this works is that the guild chest is like an ender chest in Minecraft. So you have one guild chest here with whatever you want to put in it. And if you put another guild chest on another base, you have access, universal access to everything that's inside it. So if I went to a different base and I had a guild chest there, I could access whatever I put into it from here. So it almost looks like an automatic teller machine, ATM machine. Over here is the medicine cupboard. This thing should be a cold one, a cold feed box, but I've just got it there for now. If you want to put your freezing pal out, go nuts. The monitoring stand is here. If you're new to this, the monitoring stand is amazing. We can bind certain pals to certain activities and keep them there. And then we can also tell them what not to do also. So we can ban them from doing lumbering, etc. Kitchen there, the pal box is here. Important to have the roof open for this. I didn't have that for aesthetic reasons. It's literally for practical reasons, because if you have flying pals at this base, and some people do, say if you've got a Phalaris that's watering, the Phalaris will sometimes fly around this zone. And that means that if you spawn in and you have a roof, you'll actually spawn in on the Phalaris on top of it and be stuck in the roof. So I fixed that. So the roof is wide open. And also has the view of the sky, the beautiful stars and these, again, love floating lanterns. So over here we've just got the little staircase that goes up to the bed, nice and quaint, that has a view outside of the expedition station, which is here. And then we can send some guys off now. And don't forget to auto assign, and that will just send off the best ones. Don't even have to worry about it. And then over here, let's actually have a sleep very quickly, just so we can see better. Even though that this base is, you know, particularly beautiful at night time, I think it's probably better to do that. But even the lighting from the sun that comes through is just stunning on its own. Like, look at it. Anyway, so through here we have a little alleyway type of feature with couple of lounges, the Japanese hearth there, and again down here, same thing, matching, and then the big double doors that go out there. Tarantinas do hang around the area also, so I've just got those traps there just for fun. As we go up here, we'll see them, all those creatures still entering the dungeon. So over here is our mining area. There's 2 of the tier 2 ore nodes there. There's the coal. I've embedded the quartz and the stone as much as I can into this feature. This is a big rock that you can't move. It's not mineable or anything like that. So the best thing you can do is kind of shroud it with all this, this other mining stuff. You could, I suppose, have this floor as the stone one. That would work too, but I wanted to utilise the new flooring. Then the big furnace there, then the big new furnace. Then we've got the sulfur, the other ore there, and then the crusher. Some people like to have the electric one. I'm just happy to use the plain water one. And then the Japanese chest there, which just comes with the Japanese furniture set. So it'll go over here into storage. I think it comes with the furniture, but it comes in the section of storage. Doesn't cost much to make either. And then again, this beautiful symmetrical sort of drop-in part, and as soon as you walk in, look, it lights up. You know what I mean? It's just such a beautiful little weirdo feature that I just think is lovely. I wanted to close this in for the cozy factor, but also you'll see the reason why that there's a roof up there. In a minute, I will take you there. So yeah, that has stairs going down. Those stairs that go down to the alleyway. So round we go. And please, absolutely feel free to comment below any improvements that you want. This base is not at all in any way, shape or form intended to be like a breeding base or a farm, a barnyard base. It's just not. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's very cool to have a lot of mining and things like that because you will be using that. And we do need to put one more thing in this base while we're here. You reminded me subconsciously. So up the top of these stairs, we have just a cute little lounge section with the deer scare. We've got the mill there. The reason the mill's there, I'll show you in a minute. Just a power tower there, and then the hot springs that overlook this. Now, imagine if you had the hot springs that overlooks that Mad Max weird stuff. No, we don't roll that way. So now I'm here. Let's be very careful because I've got a tendency of blowing up the floors. Here we have the new sphere bench. Then we have the weapon production line, and then the main production line. These are the ones that I see as mandatory to have. I didn't actually need to break those beds. What I was thinking in my brain was to have, what? Tell me what it was. Why do I never find this damn thing? Infrastructure. It's not infrastructure. I don't want the wheel. I mean, you can have the wheel if you want to see him run on it, I suppose. Ah, yes, I found you. The gold assembly line. Don't really need it at this base, to be fair, because you can grab that ore and stick it in the guild chest, and then you'll have access to it on our mega base. Oh, look, come here. I want to take you to it right now. So, say, for example, they're mining their brains out. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. And then you've got your Anubises running around and putting the ore in the chest. We get the ore, we put it in here. Straight away, put all that, that goody ore straight in here. They go nuts, right? So then, yes, sure, go. We've got our furnace too. You can make your ingots there, whatever. But my beloved, and there is a tutorial for this one coming. At the time that you're watching this, there's base 6.0. It will be 7.0 when you watch it, hopefully very soon. But this is the base to have everything you want. This has 5 breeding pens. It is literally for going nuts breeding. It has a tower of honey, and all of the mining facilities there. We've got the 2 tier 2s there. We've got all the production lines underneath. We've got the money maker machine up there. We've got the expedition station there. It is. The location is glorious, and I'll tell you why. Let's quickly grab this money, though. Give me all the money. Oh, it's just going nuts. It's going nuts. This location's beautiful because it has a lot of supply drops. More than the other place, but the supply drops are the crude oil, and you need the crude oil to level up to get all the stuff that you need in the new part of the game, I guess, the later part of the game. So look at the view we've got over here. Beautiful waterfalls, but you'll see all the supply drops and meteor drops around the place. It is the best location, both build-wise because it's nice and flat, but it's also very convenient for all those supply drops. So if you want the tutorial for that, get ready. Beautiful kitchen here. We've got our own bounty man that's in there that you can hand your bounties into. And then the healing sanctuary out here with our bed. Look at the lights and the shadows. Isn't it beautiful? So let's just grab these cakes real quick. But yeah, the point of that is you don't need all the stuff. You don't really need a gold production line, etc. At the new base, because you can just come here and do it and it'll be in the guild chest. So right now I can grab whatever I want. We'll go to the guild chest over here and then just dump everything in there that we need to, and it's all shared. Even if you don't like, you're not playing with other people, it's still yours to universally share across your bases. So back home over here. Is our upstairs section. And then we've got this deck up here. And the deck and the beds are really only there because of the facade. Well, the feature to have that symmetry at the front of the base. So I needed to have some sort of dimension from when you look at the front of it to give it that little bit of extra interesting look. And the only way to do that was literally to make a little deck like here. See it adds some sort of darkness to it and depth. And to do that was to make the deck, but also have lighting in it. And the way to make it dark was to have those doors, right? Because if you just had the plain boring white one, it would just be so bland. But because they're doors, it doesn't really make a lot of sense that you've got doors on a set, like, that is on a second level. I'll just go back here for a second. So these are all doors up here. So what's the point of having doors if you can't actually, open them and utilize them? So instead I put all the pal beds, some of the pal beds up there so it had functionality. Around here we have our little garden zone, so you can put all your rooftop plantations there. I think you could maybe make these flat and have some more, but keep in mind that you'll be able to see them from the front when you're flying, which might be potentially unsightly. And then these aren't facades, they're actually functional little sleeping quarters for the pals. So again, over there's like a little power station there again. So maybe I should leave those open. I don't even know if they open themselves, but leave it open in case. Open. Thank you. So yeah, again, remember that rooftop's open, so there's no qualms or issues with the pathing and the spawning in. And then we've just got this chill out zone. I reckon we could maybe decorate this a little bit differently. You could make this your own special big bedroom. You could make it a very interesting space. I got tricked actually with this machine. Furniture here. There was a claw game, and I put it in the location that was up on the meta mining spot. And I'm like, why is this location playing this crazy music? But it was actually this thing the whole damn time. I didn't even realise, because it's the only time I ever built it. So we'll quickly build that anyway. And then, yeah, we have a beautiful view straight of the expedition station over there. And a nice little, I don't know why it's not playing music. Maybe it just plays it some. I don't know what the rules with that are. What their rules are with that. So that is basically the whole build. It covers all the mining. It covers the gigantic furnace. It covers the piece de résistance, the triple ore in the Zen garden with the floating lanterns, the deer scares, everything like that. I mean, you could go a bit more nuts in the decorating if you wanted to with the lighting, but it's very breathable. All the big fat pals come out, and let's get them out just so you can see them in action, unless they're on an expedition. Some of them might be currently on one. So do we have our big boys available, or are they still busy? We'll get some Anubises out to start with. They can go get mining and working. We'll have you. You're 3. I'll get you and you. Why not? I've got some Astigons. We need Lylene, maybe? Lylene, where are you? She could be another base, maybe. I don't know. I thought that I took... She could be on an expedition. I don't know. Why am I tripping and not seeing Lylene on there? We need maybe a watering character. So let's get a Phalaris in there. There's Lylene. Oh, it's through past her. I have a couple of Lylenes, I suppose. Oh, we definitely need some power boys. And be careful, don't just, like I just did, spawn them all at once, because if you do go crazy spawn, sometimes they get stuck on top of each other. So right now we're going to go power generator. We'll get our 2 boys there. We'll get 1 over here. We'll get the stone pit. Get the ore. Definitely the ore is the priority. Usually I just have Astigons, but they're chilling out at the other base at the moment. 3 there. Pure quartz. 2 of those there. That's 1 sulfur mine. 2 on the sulfur mine. 1 in the coal mine. Oh, 1, 2 there. We got 1 spare. Where are you going, buddy? And don't forget, even when they can't reach the location, like I said, Astigons they got big booties, so sometimes they can block the way, but they'll still do their jobs. So you can see Lylene couldn't reach Berry Plantation, so she started to work in place. So she'll be spraying and not spraying, she'll be seeding up the top through where she is. Just like Phalaris will do all the spraying, you know, wherever he is. So over here, we've got watering needed for that one. Leave that there. And then we can bind them to all that. So Phalaris can go nuts with that one. So we can see Lylene is... Bind her. What's Lylene doing? Skill fruit. Put Phalaris on the skill fruit. Want that to move along. Alright, and then we want to have... Where's our Lylene? Yes. I want you to do all this stuff, Lylene. And I might have another Phalaris, actually. That one's doing its job. Another Phalaris? So they'll still do their work even if their booties are stopping each other. Not a problem ever. So we'll have double Phalaris and pushing it and see if they're big boys. And then they can also fit down through here. Look at him just go nuts, nuts, nuts. No problem at all. They're all having the greatest time of their life. But yeah, I don't think we need that coin machine up here at all. I think it's fine as it is. You could put it down the middle. I think it's going to be too chunky actually, so I'm not going to. You don't really need it. That's a bit lazy, isn't it? You just teleport back, transport back to the other base and then do all your coinage there. But it's a really beautiful base. Again, it's a very complex kind of build because of how the terrain is. And when we have a look at features like for example, these walls here, these had to start off as Japanese floors, so you could hang the walls off. Right, so if you put a foundation there, like that, if you put a foundation there, you that's what it would look like. This ugly, like Spiderland looking place, which would be abhorrent to look at. So I had to raise everything that I could and had to break a lot of foundation pieces just so I could drop walls down so we couldn't see that troublesome view. So that is the triple hexolite ore base. If you want a smaller one, then again, comment below. I can attempt to make a smaller one that's it's easier to build, but it's going to be pretty small just to accommodate it. So let's have a little fly around it again for the final time. And the double stone, yeah, I showed you the double stone doors, didn't I? So it is complete. It is, you know, quite aesthetic in mind. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I will love and leave you. I hope you have an amazing day or night. And again, please comment if you like the tutorial. Again, it's going to be a time sink for you. And for me to do it, I have to blow this whole base up to restart again from scratch. That's going to be fun. And not everybody wants to build a massive base either. But it is, you know, like that home away from home. There's some beautiful areas in here. And also, you want to check out this location here. So let's just quickly take you here because this is the very special chromite base. And it's inside a cave. And you can build a base inside that cave. Let me just take you there real quick because you do not want to miss this one. And a hot tip. Come here. Traveling with this base, it is at the crystallized tunnel. So to get into it, it's literally just outside of it. And as you can see, there's a PAL tamer there. She'll give you 2 books. Well, she gave me 1 book and then another one after I just slaughtered her the second time. It was a +1 kindling. Some people got different ones, I believe. But there's also a PAL expedition station I put there too. Sneaky, make the most of these bases. We'll just go grab all that stuff. Whoops. And then the hot tip is, please tell me, all right, get your Smokey out. Chuck Smokey down and make sure you've got a leash for him. And then click X and he'll go and hold X. Boom. And then he'll pop out 4. He'll find 4 of those ores there for you to mine. Remember to level your Smokey up so you get more of it. So you get more ore. So when I get my little pickaxe out, see how Smokey's out? 18, 20, 10. But when I take Smokey away, we'll only get half of it. 9, 10, 9, blah, blah, blah. Smokey out. Come here. Give me this one. There we go. 16, 22, 16, 26. So he doubles, basically, the ore. I'll chop 1. 16, 18, put Smokey away. Boring. So it's nuts. So please keep using the PAL condenser to level up Smokey. And that's it. So I'm going to love and leave you. I hope you enjoyed this tour and extra stuff too. Again, keep your eyes peeled for all the other builds that continue on with this game and all the new content that comes out because I'll be right on it. Have a beautiful day or night, and I will see you soon. Jump into the Discord channel and say hello there and share your builds. Like I said, link in the description below.